And Prime Minister Modi is now leaving for Poland. Remember, he is on a two-nation visit, and firstly, he will be visiting Poland, after which he will also be visiting Ukraine for a few hours. In fact, he also released his departure statement in which he said that this year marks the 70 years of the diplomatic relations with Poland. In fact, he also called Poland a key economic partner in Central Europe. He said that the mutual commitment of India and Poland to democracy and pluralism further reinforces the relationship between the two nations. Prime Minister said that he's looking forward to meeting his friend and his counterpart, Prime Minister Donald Tusk, and also the President of Poland to further advance the partnership between the two nations. Prime Minister will also be engaging with the members of the Indian diaspora in Poland, and from Poland he will be visiting Ukraine at the invitation of President Zelensky. CNN News 18's Abhishek Jha is joining us with more details on Prime Minister's visit to Poland. Abhishek, what all is on the agenda today?
Oh, well, Prime Minister Modi will be reaching late evening to Poland, and from there we will have a discussion with the Prime Minister of Poland, Donald Tusk, and the President also. He will also have an opportunity to address the Indian diaspora, which is present in large number in Ukraine. One of the largest diaspora group in Poland. In fact, it is believed that about 25,000 Indians live in Ukraine, and of them about 5,000 are Indian students living, studying in various universities. So that is an opportunity to connect with the Indian diaspora, which Prime Minister Modi has always called as a bridge between India and their host countries. Also, this visit is very significant because after Poland, this visit will be followed by Prime Minister's visit to Ukraine. That will be on 23rd of August. For a day-long visit, the security has been beefed up in Ukraine. We know that there is no airspace that is currently working in Ukraine. So Prime Minister Modi will be taking a train from Warsaw, and he will be reaching to Kyiv in an overnight journey. And there he will have meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky, who has been battling for almost 2.5 years against Russian invading forces. Prime Minister Modi just had a visit in Moscow last month also, and immediately after that, this visit to Ukraine is being seen as a big signal that India is interested in peace among these two warring nations, and India has maintained a very good, friendly and cordial relationship both with Russia and Ukraine. Prime Minister Modi has always mentioned that this is not an era of war. In fact, when he was in Moscow, he has also told Russian President Vladimir Putin that this is the decision of these conflicts cannot be drawn in battlefields, and the two sides need to work together, sit together, and discuss their pending issues, and probably that will lead to a solution of this fight. It has been quite long, drawn battle of 2.5 years. Thousands of people, civilian and soldiers, both have been killed in both sides. There have been massive damage to infrastructure. Cities have been they have become ghostly. About 10 million Ukrainians have left their country, and they have been taking refuge in various neighboring countries. So that is also this unwanted immigration has also become a social and economical burden on various European countries. And these are the issues that will also come for discussion when Prime Minister Modi will be having these meetings with Polish leadership and, of course, with the Ukrainian leadership with Volodymyr Zelensky.
Right, Abhishek. So Prime Minister Modi has now embarked on his visit to Poland, after which he will be visiting Ukraine as well. But Abhishek, the whole world is watching this visit of Prime Minister Modi to Poland and majorly Ukraine very closely.
Talking about the Western side, they have been insisting that India should condemn Russian action in Ukraine for a long time, and India has not been directly condemning Russian action. However, Indian leadership has always said that any violation of sovereignty needs to be seen in that context. It has also said that the decision, this is not a time of war. India has been supplying about 16 batches of humanitarian aid to Ukraine that included tents, medicine, and essential daily needs for the people who had to flee from the invading Russian army, from their cities, from their homes, and take refuge in some shelter. So, India has been providing humanitarian aid and, in a way, neutral stance on this entire conflict that is happening.
Right.
We know that Russian side is fighting Ukraine, but also Ukraine has been acting as a front, and that has been backed massively by NATO and United
All right,
States.
Abhishek, thank you so much for getting us all those details on Prime Minister Modi's visit to Poland and Ukraine. Prime Minister Modi has already left for Poland. And well, that's all for now, but news and updates continue here on CNN News 18.
Prime Minister